Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Hey, I wanted to make a video to basically let everyone know that's been following. I'm at 30 days today with no opiates. 50 days without methadone, but I was on Suboxone for 20 days. So it's been 30 days today since the last time I took Suboxone. But I've learned a lot in those 30 days, and I thought maybe I could share a little bit of that info with you guys. Now, just to recap, I got addicted just like most people through a doctor giving me pain pills for something that happened to me. Became addicted to street drugs, never heroin, but Oxycontin and all the hard pills. 5 years on that. Went to the methadone clinic for 3 years and tapered out of the methadone clinic by got stable on a low dose of 50 milligrams for literally a long time, and then got under 40, and then last day of methadone I took 20 milligrams, then no methadone, then Suboxone on the second day with no methadone. It was definitely a rough start switching to the Suboxone. Went 4 milligrams the first day, 2 milligrams at first, and then 2 milligrams a little while later. Felt pretty crappy. Second day, same thing. Felt pretty crappy. Took 4 milligrams. Third day, I had to take 8 milligrams. Fourth day, I had to take 8 milligrams. In the first 10 days, it was fluctuating, trying to take 4, and ended up taking 10. Ended up taking 8. But I can tell you this. I took that whole entire week off of work thinking I was going to be down and out, but I wasn't. I was able to go to work within, on day 3 or day 4 of the Suboxone, I was back at work. So that was pretty good. Because going back to work is honestly what helps. Sitting around the house doesn't help at all. You'll just feel really bad if you sit around your house. Do something, anything. Put a puzzle together, color a picture, do something. Anything at all will help you feel better. But you're not going to feel great the first week, That's how it's going to be. However, you want to keep your dose low for those last 10 days. You want to make sure the last 10 days of Suboxone, you want to make sure you keep it 4 milligrams and stabilize it. Take it the same time every day. Those last, on this, the one thing about the Suboxone is I wasn't sleeping very well at night, because I was taking it to 1 time a day, just like I was taking the methadone, and that'll make you really tired at night, but you won't be able to sleep. You just won't be able to sleep because it's wore off by then. It's not a 36-hour half-life like methadone, so it's by the time you're going to bed, it's wearing off, and you're kind of withdrawn a little bit at night from the Suboxone. Well, by day 10, day 11, you're kind of over the methadone. The methadone's not as impacting you as much as it was in the first couple days, that you switch from the Suboxone, and the Suboxone wears off, and you can feel that lack of methadone. But anyway, regardless of that, stay at 4 milligrams the last 10 days. I took Suboxone for exactly 20 days, then took none. Only took 4 milligrams once a day the last 10 days. After stopping the Suboxone, I literally had no withdrawal symptoms, not the hardcore ones. I only had what was called post-acute withdrawal symptoms. Those were horrible, but not as bad as you would think, because I learned from it something I can tell you. First of all, I want to address a couple things. One, there's a couple different people on here with different techniques. Some crazy rabbi-looking guy named Aaron Cohen or whatever it is, he's saying take Buprenorphine, which is Imodium AD, and he's telling you to take super high doses of it. Guys, don't do that. That's just absolutely stupid. True, part of that pill binds with the HE receptors in the gut, and that's what slows down the intestines. So because of that, they had to kind of consider it a partial agonist, but it never, ever, ever is going to get you high. The only thing it's going to do is it's going to suck all the moisture out of your intestines. You're going to pull muscles is what's going to happen. That's what will happen if you try that technique. So don't try that technique. That's the first advice. Second advice, Benadryl. You're not going to be able to sleep even on the Suboxone at night because you're only taking it once a day. Benadryl constipates you when you take 5 or 6 a night to try and sleep, or 7 or 8, or how many. I was taking like 5 or 6 of those, and then 2 Tylenol PM. This is what really, that jacked me up, and you don't want to do that. So my advice is, buy melatonin. Just go to Walmart, go to Walgreens, and buy straight melatonin. Now, if you try and buy it from the dollar store, you're going to find that there's not even 10 milligrams worth of melatonin in the entire bottle of 50. Buy it at Walmart because you can get the 10 milligram capsules. I think it was like 120 of them for $9. And take you about 3 of those, and you'll sleep good. I mean, you'll sleep decent. I mean, it's just, when you look it up, you realize the active ingredients in 99% of all over-the-counter sleep medicines is melatonin and diphenhydramine, which is Benadryl. So, I mean, you can go have Benadryl, or you can go have melatonin. Melatonin is way better. It doesn't constipate you, so don't. And as far as people saying, oh, you want to... The other post-acute withdrawal symptoms is your stool won't be solid, probably for, I don't know, I'd say at least 3 weeks after you stop taking even the Suboxone. You're not going to be like having constant bursts of running to the bathroom, but it's not going to look like it did before, you know. I mean, by the time you get to day 30, everything's back to normal. That's where I am now. But, I mean, yeah, you'll still, that's not going to be solid, so you're not going to be able to sleep unless you have some sleep aid. And other than that, you're not, though, going to deal with the experience of rough withdrawals. However, as long as you establish a routine through the clinic, through the research, I mean, that routine of doing the same thing at the same time every day, and you continue with that routine after you stop the medicine, you'll find that you don't crave it. It's gone, you know, as long as you're not throwing up and sick, and you just continue with the same routine. See, because the last year at the Methadone clinic, I never got high. I never wanted, I mean, the first year and a half, I was always trying to buy extras for the weekend, and you know what the shit is that you guys will do when you're trying to get extra Methadone, or however it goes down. I stopped doing that. And if you want to get clean, you have to stop doing that too. You have to stop doing that. If you don't stop doing that, you'll find very quickly that you can't beat this addiction. This addiction is all about routine, and opiates destroy your routine. If you want to beat this addiction, you need to get your routines back. Everything about your life has to become routine, so that way when you stop the opiates, you continue with that routine and everything still goes normal. The problem is, if you don't have a routine, you don't know what to do when you stop taking the opiates. Live with a routine and you'll find everything works good, guys. That's just wanted to let you guys know that's what I learned about it. Don't take Benadryl, and having a routine helps. Oh, also, vitamins. As soon as I started the Suboxone, my wife went and bought me a Super B complex and a vitamin C and a men's 1 a day something or other. So those help too. Go buy those vitamins. Make sure that you're eating properly for whatever your diet is, so, or any dietary restrictions you might have. But other than that, guys, you can beat this addiction. It just comes down to establishing a good, solid, quality routine and not abusing the program, doing what you're supposed to do. Methadone clinics can help you beat this addiction. I'm not saying the people there working there can help you beat this addiction, but using the Methadone program by stabilizing your addiction, stabilizing your life, stabilizing your job, stabilizing your bills, stabilizing your relationships. Then when you quit, it's a lot easier to tackle life because everything's already stabilized. All the damage that you did during the street use is repaired, so you don't have to worry about trying to focus on yourself and trying to repair those relationships or get a job and do all that. You'll never win. There's never be, I can't even imagine, not having a job and trying to beat this addiction, not having a house. No. But if you're not one of those people and you have a house and a job and a car and a wife and you've stabilized everything, you're ready, man. You're ready.